Just one look at Chris Farley's SNL comedy skits, and it might have you wondering, how in the world did he come up with that? NewsNation correspondent Mike Lowe shows us how a priest became the inspiration for one of his iconic comedy characters.
These days,
how are you? You doing okay?
we could all probably benefit from the message of a motivational speaker.
That's great stuff.
But in a pandemic, the closest thing you're likely to find is a pastor's preaching, a message meant to encourage
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit,
and console.
the Lord be with you.
Sometimes, even when we give our best, we fall a little short.
I had an experience where in my mind I did something great.
Father Matt Foley, the pastor of St. James Parish in Arlington Heights, reflected on that enduring truth during his homily on a recent Sunday. His lesson involved a sort of worship wardrobe malfunction, combining the spiritual with the slapstick.
And as I turned and processed out, unfortunately, my chasuble caught one of the hand sanitizers.
He described what, in his mind, was a heroic effort to save the sanitizer before it shattered and spilled.
And I stretched out like Cole Kmet catching a touchdown pass for the Bears. I was just like that, made for TV, the catch that was going to be the immaculate reception. And as I dove for that glass, I came up short. Not my best effort.
A laugh after a fall. Would you expect anything less from a man named Matt Foley?
Oh, Matt's gonna be your shadow. Here's you, here's Matt. There's you, there.
I am that guy.
He really is that guy.
They say, "Are you Matt Foley?" And I said, "Yes, I am."
My name is Matt Foley, and I am a motivational speaker.
The indelible and iconic Saturday Night Live character was inspired by Father Matt Foley, who was one of Chris Farley's best friends at Marquette University.
We played rugby together. He was a good rugby player. He hustled his tail off. He was a big guy and very agile.
Foley was the student leader of the rugby club, and his speeches to the team gave Farley all the material he needed.
So I had a certain authority, and he loved to make fun of me. You know, my name is Matt Foley, and I'm going to tell you about what we're going to do.
It was a comedic impression that also left a lasting impression, a lifelong inspiration to use humor in hard times.
I didn't fall. I dove. I was trying to catch that loose ball.
He would spend years as a priest in Chicago and in Mexico before taking another leap of faith.
It was 2008, and I was learning how to jump out of planes.
He joined the U.S. Army, doing 4 tours of duty in Afghanistan.
If we're sending as a country these young people, and I'm not willing to go in harm's way, I felt obligated.
The idea of a soldier priest may seem as contradictory as war and peace, but not for Foley.
There's no greater love than to lay down your life for your friend. That goes in faith, and that goes in combat.
But in his role as chaplain, he saw sorrow, stress, and setbacks among his fellow soldiers.
If they're going out on patrols, you're with them. If you're in the midst of incoming, you're with them. And you share the same fears and same sorrows, and also same joys and humor.
How about that? Hey, look at this.
Humor always helps. That's something he learned from his old college buddy. Foley presided over Farley's funeral after the beloved comedian died of an overdose at age 33.
He was not afraid to name the truth and count on God's grace and God's mercy to change.
A motivational speaker in the military and at Mass. Foley's message is as simple as it is universal.
I've learned to be humble, to fail, to get up and try again.
Even when it seems like the world is crashing down, humor and hope can help us get back up. In Chicago, Mike Lowe, NewsNation.